So, update on the hair, if you're curious to know about my hair, is so the waves fell. They fell. They did not stay up as they normally would. So I'm going to keep trying different ways, maybe try different heat settings, because they say max 350. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I put the iron less than that and see what happens. So that's the plan in terms of my hair, if you're curious to know about my hair. And so then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, so really interesting. I meet a lot of people in the DMs. A lot of people like to message me and, see what I'm up to, other coaches, and it's all good. I do understand that sometimes people's technique in getting clients and sales is to, follow someone and then start getting to know them in the DMs. And while that is not my technique because I'm a projector and to me it feels it doesn't feel right, but people message me, so I always just chat with them, and then obviously if they try to sell me something, then usually I politely decline. But sometimes it ends up at me getting to know them, and it ends up being a beautiful conversation. So I don't always shut it down, depending on how the person approaches a conversation. If I see that they're making the effort to actually get to know me and that they don't actually go straight to the sale, then I just keep that communication open. But there has been times that they've just completely go directly in the sale. And it used to trigger me so much. But now I'm I found a little bit of a, more of a compassionate aspect to it, to being well, this is how they were taught, and, this is a way that maybe has worked for them in the past, and if it feels okay for them to do it, then by all means, go for it, but I'm just going to say no. Courtney, it's ulterior motives. Yeah, for sure. And I don't like it. I honestly don't like it, especially when you can tell right off the back that they're just trying to find out where you are at in your business, to, bring that sales in. It is a numbers game. Yeah, you're right, Courtney. It is a numbers game. And I remember I was taught that way too, back when I did my, second, I was in a second coaching program, and it was the whole idea, you reach, you reach out to 10, one might say yes, or you reach out to 50, there'll be that one's yes. And that was what people were taught, back a few years ago, until we realized that, hey, that doesn't work. It's not organic. It's not personal. And it is a numbers game. And you feel like you're just that one number in a million. And I have told that to people. Sometimes I am honest when they reach out to me. And if there are times where I see that they're kind of pushing a little too hard, I do explain. I'm hey, I don't want to be just another number in your coaching program. I want to be in your coaching program or whatever mastermind, masterclass I invest in. I want to be in that because I'm lit up and I love what you do and I want to learn more from you. Not, feel and then also you be lit up by me being in there, and I'm not just another number to, your mastermind. As a projector, I like when people focus on me. I like when I get more personalized attention, especially when it comes to, certain programs that I like to invest in. So, yeah. So those are my thoughts. I definitely have shifted a lot. It used to trigger me a lot, and when people used to slide into my DMs, and I used to actually get really mad and be but I'm kind of slowly moving away from that and trying to find a little bit more compassion, because somebody was taught that way, then, and if it feels right and it works for them, then by all means, I'm not one to sit there and judge how they run their business, but it's not the way I want to run my business, or the way I want, or I don't want to work with coaches who run their businesses that way either. So, but what was interesting, today I got a DM, and we've been chatting for a few days now, and so if she does watch this, it doesn't bother me so much, but because what I'm going to talk about was this major aha moment that I realized. And she asked me this question, Like, what do I want more of in my business? Like, like, is there something that I want more of, more clients? Like, is there something I want to change? And my response was like, nothing. Honestly, nothing, because I am so happy and grateful with where I'm at right now, and that I know the more is going to come. The more is going to come down the road. And it was just this, like, almost like this breath of fresh air and this kind of like peacefulness around it, because I've always been looking for more in the past with my business. I always wanted more clients, more money, more this, more that. And now I'm at a place where I'm like, no, man, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, yes, like, I know that the money is gonna, like, the money is coming, and I know, like, and I have money, and, like, the money is gonna continue to come, and I know that I'm gonna be elevating and, expanding and having more and more wealth and money come in, and the same with clients. Like, I'm not worried about that. I know it's gonna happen. And so to be in this place is really interesting from where I was before. And so it's like, I don't know, it's just like kind of cool recognizing that for myself. So I guess I have to thank this coach who slid into my DMs to make me realize that, because before I was always chasing something, but now I'm no longer chasing. And so, yeah, yay, growth. So even though this coach like slid into my DMs, which clearly I know right now she's trying to make a sale, but instead of making a sale, I learned something about myself. So every interaction you make with every person, there's always a lesson or something new to learn. So wanted to share that with you today, because it just happened. And I am going to go continue enjoying the sun, because rainy season is going to be right around the corner, and I want to be going outside as much as possible during these sunny days we are having. And yeah, thank you, Courtney, again for joining me live, and I will speak to you all tomorrow. Bye.